New live up. They're hacking my IG. That's all. I mean, live up. They are hacking my IP. So once again, it's crazy to have people following you around like this your whole life and you don't even do nothing to these people. It's crazy. It's my whole life. They just gonna follow me my whole life. All because this nigga couldn't fucking extort me. That's crazy. Anyway, can we hit that like button so we can get the room filled back up, please? Also, they probably gonna cut this live off also, so can we fill the live back up? Whenever that happens, this is what I need you guys to do. I need you to come back to the new live as soon as possible. Because if y'all come back to the new live as soon as possible, we benefit. Once again, I'm gonna explain this. Whenever our live shuts off and y'all come back to the new live quick and fill the room back up and hit that like button, that gives us double. We benefit. You understand what I'm saying? So that makes it so that even though they go do the bullshit, we benefit. So whenever the live come off, whenever that shit that just happened, they hacking my IP, there's nothing I can do until I get a jump off put onto my phone. I'll try to do that today, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna put the protection on the phone today. I have it on this phone. I might just start using this phone instead. They're not gonna be able to do that on this phone. I might just start using this phone instead, but the resolution isn't the same. So that's why I'm shooting on this phone, because the resolution is better. And I have more apps on this phone that I need to actually use. So I need y'all to hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the like button. Not just, I hope the haters hit the, or if you hit the dislike button. I mean, it really don't matter. Either button, it don't matter. But this makes, this doubles, basically, because I'm gonna get almost 2,000 views on the other video, then I'm also gonna get almost 2,000 views on this video. So instead of just only getting 2,000 views, I'm gonna get 4,000. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all come right back in, I benefit. So the shit is annoying, but it's only just annoying. Now I just gotta wait for y'all to come back in. We'll do roll call again like around the 7-minute mark if people are commenting. If people are commenting. With that being said, I'm gonna put the Cash App back in the chat. This is why I need y'all to come pull up. Because when y'all don't do drops, this is what they do to me. When y'all do drops, they go disappear. You understand what I'm saying? Just speaking facts. When y'all participating in the show, they don't want to be around here. It hurts their soul. Remember, these people are legitimately evil. With that being said, let's get back to the actual show. With that being said, let's get back to the actual show. Let's see if we can get the room filled back up. I don't know if we're gonna get the room filled back up. It is what it is. Well, I don't know how much of the monetary change is gonna be, but yeah, I got a VPN. I gotta put the VPN on my. I'm gonna put the VPN on my phone today. I got a VPN. I'm gonna put it on my phone today. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna be making thousands of extra dollars. I'm not saying that at all. Don't get that confused. I'm just saying it's a benefit if people come back to the room. If the people don't come back to the room, it's not a benefit. Also, somebody got upset and made a joke about me doing a laundromat live the other day. I just do laundromat lives. For the people that don't like it, you don't gotta pull up. For the people that like it, pull up. That's it. Basically, we just do a live and we just go and we just fuck around and fuck around. That's it. All right, let's get back to the content. Lil Durk. I'm gonna say this much. I think the way that Lil Durk walked out on that concert, I think that all of this shit is getting to him. There was a good point that I didn't believe that Lil Durk was on the list of people that they wanted to arrest. I don't want to say too much. I know I say too much all the time, right? But I don't want to say too much as far as these rappers are concerned. But what you got to understand is that the government never really wants to arrest the rappers, right? So if you're just a rapper and you're not actually in the street, you didn't commit no murders, you're not really a drug kingpin or anything like that, the government don't care to arrest you. I just want to be clear on this. If you did those things previously and now you're not in the streets no more, the government don't care to arrest you. I'm just going to put everybody up on game real quick before I say this next thing. They're not looking to arrest you, homie. Get it? If you are a rapper and you're just a rapper, the government is not looking to arrest you. What they're looking to do is remove you from the gang element. They don't want you to be funding the gang. They don't want you to help the gang get bigger. Copy? So a lot of times they're doing these investigations. And the only reason why they're trying to get the rapper caught up is because then it's easier for them to separate the rapper from the gang. Because now we're going to give you an ultimatum. Are you with them or are you against them? Period. We're not doing no other kind of conversation. So when these rappers go and these rappers are not 100% against the gang, then they say, okay, not a problem, and we're going to charge you with them. What happened to Tekashi? As soon as they spoke to Tekashi, Tekashi said, nope, I'm flipping. They charged him with them, but they also let him out. He only did a year and some days, right? What happened with Casanova? Casanova went in prison saying, I'm a whole gangster. What did they say? Not a problem. We like gangsters in here. We like to keep them. This Lil Durk situation, if you don't think Lil Durk is in communications with the government, one way or another, I don't know what to tell you. He has to be in communications with the government at this point. Nothing to do with snitching. Nothing to do with trying to tell on your boys. Nothing to do with not being loyal. If you don't think the government hasn't contacted them, or if you don't think that Lil Durk's lawyers haven't been contacting the individuals, or at least speaking to the individuals who are lawyers who are currently locked up, then you don't know how this shit works. Like when Tekashi said they approached him before he got locked up. I believe Tekashi was approached numerous times before he got locked up. I believe Tekashi, do y'all remember when Tekashi was riding in the car and he was like, yo, every time I come to New York, the feds is on me? Yeah, because the whole entire time, the feds had been on him for two reasons. One, because they believed he was in danger, and two, they was trying to get him to turn.
Good morning.
Morning. And two, he was trying to turn. Let's do roll call real quick. What up, D Candyman? He says, salute, Frost. What up, Emmanuel? He says, what up, Jack? Emmanuel says, suspect still at large. What suspect are you talking about? What up, Two Feathers TV? He says, let them keep hacking. They're going to make sure you cash out at the end of the month. Actually, because of the shit that they're doing, the views on the channel is actually going up exponentially. When they first started doing it, I was getting, our views went up like 80-something%, and now the views are up like 100 and something percent, 100 and like 90%. Partly because of the other shit that happened, but also because of this shit that they're doing. So that's why I keep saying, as long as y'all come back to the live, then I'm gonna benefit. If y'all don't come back to the live, I don't benefit. Says grab a VPN. Oh, I just gotta connect my VPN. That's it. Emmanuel says, like when Tekashi said they approached him before he got locked up. Yes. Just to extrapolate further out on that point, Tekashi had said that they had kept that every time he came to New York City, the feds was on him. He said that the police, the woman, he went live, he showed the police in back of him. I believe that one reason is because one of the things that the police do when they know that these rappers' lives might be in danger, one of these things that the police do when they know that these rappers' lives might be in danger is that they stick by them. The police will put rappers under surveillance as soon as the police find out that the rapper's life might be in danger. That's what we do in New York City. In these other states, they're not doing that. But in New York City, the NYPD is on our rappers. The NYPD has probably saved so many rappers' lives and y'all niggas don't even know. I'm just putting you on the game. That's why every time people was talking about how much they hate the police, sometimes I be sitting back and I see the police do something and I'm like, they just saved that nigga. I be like, yo, the police just saved that dude. That's a fact. I be seeing like the police pulling up on people and no. So a couple of these times that I think the police pulled up on Tekashi, I think they actually pulled up on him because his life might have been in danger, or they believed that his life might have been in danger, or there was a problem that might have been happening. So I'm just keeping it a stack. The NYPD do that. The NYPD, I believe, is tired of having rappers having shootouts in the middle of the street. So they follow them around. The NYPD don't want any, I believe that the city of New York wants rappers to live in the city of New York. I'm gonna say this again. I believe the city of New York wants rappers to live in the city of New York. The problem is gangs. And most of these rappers are associated to gangs that are beefing with one another. I'm gonna point something out real quick, and I'm not trying to talk trash about nobody, but who was that rapper that had got shot, I think it was last year, in the crosswalk outside. And there was a lady that was in her window that actually, as soon as the shooting happened, turned the camera on and was filming out of her window. And as soon as the dude got shot, the police pulled up like this. No, not Lil Reese. It was in New York City. As soon as the dude, it was a Crip rapper. Rest in peace. I forgot his name. It was a Crip rap and it happened in Brooklyn. Dude had got shot. It was like in the crosswalk or some shit. And the police pulled up like this. The police are watching these rappers. The police are trying to keep rappers alive in New York City. Because it behooves the city. It behooves New York City to be able to have actors, directors, rappers, producers, be able to live here and be safe. Remember, 50 Cent just moved to Houston. Don't y'all forget, down in Texas now, you can own a gun without having no permit or nothing. Blicky, shout out to Brooklyn 456, appreciate you. Nick Blicky. Shout out to Malik K, appreciate you. Nick Blicky. The police pulled up on him like that. The police is trying to keep not just rappers, but the police, when they know, look, they cover social media. They know when people act actual real threats against their life. They know when people have actual threats against their life that are palatable, that are tangible, that are real. Can we hit that like button, please, so we can send out some notifications? We got 66 people back in here, 17 likes. Can we please hit the like button? There's stuff that I want to say, but I'm not going to say. All right? But believe me when I tell you that there are quite a few rappers in New York City that are still alive because the police keep tabs on them. There are quite a few rappers that be in New York City that are still alive right now because the police make sure that they know where the fuck these guys are at. There's a few. And some of these same rappers that are benefiting from the police are also going out there and talking about how much they hate the police. So shout out to that shit. I mean, you got to stay on brand, I guess. And they tracking the phone location to pinpoint and pull over because they know that they're going to have guns in the car. Well, I'm not even talking about that aspect of it yet, Brooklyn. But remember, they can't, Brooklyn 456. Remember, they can't just pull over your car no more. They have to have probable cause. Remember, before they used to be able to say, we smell weed. They have to have probable cause. They can't just pull you over. So the first thing every rapper needs to be doing, or anybody needs to be doing if you have a driver, is get somebody that don't drink, get somebody that don't smoke. I don't understand. First of all, if you're a person that don't drink and smoke and you're a driver, you should just be trying to go drive for a rapper. Look, I don't drink or smoke. I have no plans on drinking or smoking. There's no time that I'm going to be driving and swerving in the road. The police is not going to have no reason to ever pull us over. That's another reason why you should have cameras on your car. So when the police pull you over and they say you were swerving, no, I wasn't, officer. I was not swerving. I got a camera dead on the dashboard of my car. You could see my car driving straight. I was not swerving. You was going over a certain mile an hour. No, I was not, officer. I also have a camera that I point directly at my speedometer. I was not going over no miles an hour, officer. You are incorrect. No, I have the proof right here, officer. Did you already write that down? Because that would be you writing down false information on legal paper, on a legal piece of legal information on the pad. That's illegal for everybody that don't know. I'm not talking about guns in the car already. I already know cops got scanners that can detect weapons on you when you're walking down the block also. Just people that don't know. Not just in the car. They have scanners that can detect it when you're just walking on the block also. But that's neither here nor there. Just because they know that you have a gun in the car, they still have to have a probable cause to search your vehicle. Like, y'all do know that there's laws, right? Or y'all just forgot that laws exist. That Brian Laundrie guy, allegedly they found his remains. Also, we got 81 people in here. Could we please hit that like button? We could get the 50 fucking likes, man. We probably can't get the 50 likes. Be honest with you. You know what? Fuck it. I don't think we can get the 50 likes. Got 82 people in here and we only got 26 likes. I mean, there's no way. That's not gonna, I need about 100 more people to come in here to get to 80 likes. Or to get to 60 likes, I need like 100 more people in the room. Shout out to Lewis. He says, good morning, Frost BBN. Didn't you see the people rights get broken? Didn't you see that people rights get... I don't know what you're talking about. You just made a comment. I don't even know if I want to know what you're talking about. I think Durk is under a lot of pressure, though. I think Pooh Shiesty. I didn't go on any date. I went to get a number, asked her what she was doing later. I called her. That's it. I know how to navigate a conversation. I just don't usually try to get into conversations because most of the people I come into contact with are evil. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. Pooh Shiesty is still locked up. I believe that when Pooh Shiesty recently pled guilty. I believe the reason why they pled guilty is because they have to plead guilty because he shot him. I think their position now is that we shot him because they tried to rob us. I believe that's what their position is going to be. If I was his lawyer, that's what I'd do. Black Power Cross says, you did too much too soon. Got to fall back a little at the beginning. She was cute, though. Dude, I was going to walk straight out the store and not get her number at all. The only reason why I got her number is because she kept talking. I was going to walk right away. I'm keeping it in stack with you. Yeah, she was a cutie, though. She fine, nigga. Like, she's fine. Like, I looked at her Instagram. Like, she's fine. I was going to walk right away, man. You telling me I did too much. I didn't think I did anything. I didn't think I did enough. Just keeping it in the stack. I didn't think I did enough. I was going to walk right out. I was leaving to walk out of the laundromat. And then she commented again. So I said, all right. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to talk about that conversation. We talk about the actual topic. We got 90 people in here and I can't even get 80 likes. We got 91 people in here and I can't even get 40 likes. There's no way in the world we're talking about my personal business. There's not even more people in here that like me than don't like me. What kind of shit is that? How y'all gonna want me to talk about my personal business and we got more people in the room that don't like me than that do like me? What kind of sense does that make? Let's talk about Durk. They didn't release any O Block members. You just lying. I'm just gonna put you on a timeout for lying. I'd rather just kick people when they just flat out lie, but I'm not gonna kick you. I'm gonna put you on a timeout. You just lying. I don't even gotta check. I know they didn't release any O Block members. If they release the members, somebody let me know. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. They didn't release no O Block members. You just lying. I hate when people tell lies like that. I heard. No, you didn't hear. You didn't hear any of that. You heard zero of those things. You're just lying. You did not hear that. Nobody. First of all, I hear a whole bunch of shit. But when I hear stupidness, I know not to pay it no attention. Jack, what do you think about Meek Mill saying that he's going to reveal the record deal and how he's not making money from his albums? First of all, I know that for a fact that Meek Mill has a bad record deal. I'm not going to tell you how I know. But Meek Mill 100% has a bad record deal. Meek Mill is paid the way he's paid because of the friends that he have in the industry. Meek Mill's record deal is not good. Meek Mill's record deal is not good at all. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. We got 36 people in here that quite possibly might do a drop. The rest of y'all, I already know not to even talk to you guys. What up, Prince to Amir? Yeah, no, Meek Mill has bad. Meek Mill's still in his first deal, man. Almost everybody's first deal is bad. Y'all do know this, right? Like, it's customary for your first deal to be terrible. It's customary, just so you know. Your first deal was usually terrible. I'm gonna explain why your first deal was terrible. They don't know if you're gonna make it, my nigga. What up, CT's finest? They don't know if you're gonna make it. They don't know if you the goods. They don't know. So they give you a deal where they're gonna win. Because you wanna know what sucks? What sucks is when you have a first round pick that turns into freaking Iowa candy. You pay him all the money in the fucking world and then he's a bum. That's what sucks. So these record labels is not trying to give great deals to people who didn't prove that they can do the work. That's why 50 Cent first deal, he got $1 million to sign. They already knew, nah, he the goods. He got $1 million to sign. Some of us, all you got to do is put us in a room and leave us alone. We just need the material to make the thing. Some of us just don't got the material. That's it. That's it, that's all. Some of us just don't have the material. Don't know how to get the material. If we had the material, we'll do great things. We just don't got the material. No 50-50 ventures, straight 360 deals. Oh, look, man. Do y'all understand that Meek Mill had no control over that thing that was put on his bus 9 times out of 10? Do you know that? 9 times out of 10, Meek Mill had no control over what his album cover looked like or the album cover being put on the bus. And he had to go answer for that. CT's Finest says Jay had to do 10 albums before his deal would end. Jay had a distribution deal, I thought. King Will says BBN for salute. Divine Intervention said Raw should be fighting for Meek too. Brooklyn 456 is facts. So do you think rappers should not sign any more deals? Look, we back up to 99. So if I stay online with 99 to 100 people for 20, 30, 40 minutes now, we're gonna be able to basically double our morning views. If we go up to like 150, 160, 200, then we're gonna be tripling. So let's see what happens. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. We got brothers and sisters that don't even know we live, yo. Jay had a 10-year deal with YouTube. I don't know nothing about that. Shout out to that. I hope that girl do find out that I fought 4 niggas by myself. What the hell? That's something to brag about. Yo, there was 4 niggas. I ain't run. That was something to brag about. What are you talking about? What you talking about? That's the most anti-pussy thing you can do. There's 4 niggas there and you fight at least one of them? That's the most anti-pussy nigga a shit could do. A nigga could do. What the hell are you talking about? There's 4 niggas there. I fight at least one of them. I ain't run. I ain't turn my back. I tripped when they was about to get ready to jump me, because you already know when you fighting 3 or 4 people, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna jump you at some point. The fuck? You already know that before you start the fight. So yeah, I hope she do find this shit. Please, I'm gonna show it to her. What are you talking about? I'm gonna show it to her. And she gonna find out about the dentures too. She's gonna find out. Yeah, you only seen 2 people fighting, but there was 3 people off camera. You saw 2 people there because one of the guys picked the fucking camera up, you lying douchebag ass niggas. One of the guys picked the camera up and brought the camera closer to the fight, you lying douchebag ass nigga. And you can see the other people on them because they was on top of me after I tripped. You lying douchebag ass nigga, so I'm gonna kick you. Ross still mad at Meek about the time wasted with Nicki Minaj. Meek fucked up the Nicki Minaj situation, period. He should have never said nothing about it. I think he really was in his feelings because he think Drake smashed. But my nigga, like, you can't care who your woman has sex with before you met her, before you got with her. Like, you really think she has, like, you really thought she was a virgin? Oh, you just mad that the dude that you gotta go places with could throw it in your face that he banged your future wife. Well, then you should have went and found somebody that wasn't in the industry. You should have went and did what Matt Damon did, and he went and married a waitress at a bar. There's tons of waitresses at a bar that are fine. I mean, when I say fine, I don't mean okay. I mean fine. There's tons of women that work that are regular jobs that are fine. Go find yourself one of these nurses. These nurses is all going getting BBLs. Go find a nurse, homie. Prince to Amir said, funny thing is, I ain't know you had dentures. Wonder why these dudes claim heterosexual, but all I know is I got hit in my mouth playing basketball, so I lost some teeth. I got headbutted. All I know is that these people are, how do you call it? Drive bisexuals. All they do is think about me and my personal life. Watch, they're gonna come here in 5 minutes to talk about my personal life again. Power talks at the end of the day, you a man, bro. You didn't turn, you wasn't scared, power to you. Let's go. So hell yeah, I'm gonna show her the video. I'm gonna show her the video. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ross distanced himself from Meek during the Nicki thing. Their relationship sailed. Meek pockets are the ones hurting. First of all, I think Ross was telling him not to mess with Nicki, and he ain't believe, and he ain't go, and he ain't want to listen to him. I think Ross was busy trying to give him game, like, yo, don't mess with Nicki Minaj. But to be perfectly honest with you, Meek just seems to me like one of those people that he just wants to have what other people want. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Rich? Meek looks to me like one of those people that he don't want something because he wants it. He just wants it because so other people don't have it. You understand what I'm saying? So he looks like the dude that'll date a woman not because he in love with her, but just so the next nigga can't have her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what Meek look like to me. I may be wrong though. What the fuck do I know? But that's just the vibe I get from dude. That he'll just want something just to make sure somebody else can't have it. Like, the rapper that was killed for trying to rob a cop, I think his name is like Little V's or something like that. We'll talk about that for a second. Hold on. I think his name was Little Thieves. You're talking about this guy. Basically, they tried to hold the dude up at a gas station. Yeah, you back. So basically, what up, Camille Humphreys? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, baby girl? She says blessings to BBN. Yeah, y'all talked about what the name meant yesterday, Rich. No, you're not on a timeout, Emmanuel. You was never on a timeout. You were saying words that we don't let go through. Okay, so basically the other day, they tried to hold up some dude at a gas station. 3 kids ran up on him. When they ran up on him, he just gave them everything he had. As soon as they tried to dip off, he stepped to the side, pulled his gun up, and just started letting out. Bam, bam, bam. So he ended up shooting the one dude straight dead. First shot, boom, he must have hit him dead in the head. You see the dude in the car like this, and the fire start coming, and he tried to turn and run out of the car, and he just collapsed. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere. Give me right back. If you're gonna do a drop, wait for me to get back so I can call it. Give me 1 second. I hurt my knee yesterday, so I'm gonna be walking a little slow. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna be right back. Fucking knee. Ah, shit. Walking on, trying to walk. All the walkings. All right, we back. Oh shit, not that many people left. Yeah, I'm not sure where dude got shot at. Hold on. Yep, California. He's from Vallejo. Did I say that right? I don't know what these two guys are talking about. Shout out to Black Cuddy, salute to the Black Spades. It happened in California. So they was robbing a guy, and the guy turned out to be a police officer. Wait, hold on. Level Up said, funny thing is, I heard the night of Meek concert, The other night, Nikki was outside in the South Side with her husband. Coincidence, you think, or she hoped she ran into Meek in the city? I have no idea. Bronx Breast is top of the morning, fam. But also, you got to remember, there's a reason why all of these dudes usually be in the same city. Because, like, if Meek had a concert in the city, there was other things going on in the city also. You get what I'm saying? So it's not just Meek Mill's concert. People are in the city. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, the dude was a retired captain or something along those lines. So I don't think that has anything to do with anything. What up, Bronx Brady? Says top of the morning, fan. BBN, what's cooking? Bless up, rainy days. Rainy days, all of the rainy days. Somebody, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Who's next? Meek lives in New York now. No, Meek lived in Atlanta last I heard. I don't know where Meek lives at. Older black men getting robbed by young black men. Shaking my head. I don't know if the dude was black that was the police officer or not. Philly Phil said it's crazy every time a kid got shot. He's a rapper. I don't know him. First of all, there just are a lot of people who have no job or no actual occupation, but they are known as individuals who are trying to become rappers. They're aspiring rappers. So we tend to also call them rappers. He had a whole name, Little Thieves. He probably uploaded a couple of videos online, right? You understand what I'm saying? So we also got to look at it like that. We got 104 people in here. Can we hit that like button, please, so we can send out some notifications? I really don't understand why people don't like hitting the like button. I honestly don't understand it. Honestly, I don't understand it. You're literally in the show, watching the show, 15, 20, 30 minutes, but nah, I'm not gonna hit the like button. If you're here 15, 20 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, how could you not be liking the show? I don't understand. Hitting the like course, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Black Power Cross. I'm going to explain to you what happened. I didn't rub people the wrong way as much as people just got tricked into believing I'm a person that I'm not. That's it. An individual who was just in here earlier convinced a lot of people that I'm a person that I'm not. And since I'm honest and since that person is a liar, I'm never going to be able to convince them I'm different. So that's just what the world is, right? Just a whole bunch of people that believe I'm a person that I'm not. And that's why you would never, ever have to worry about me ever not. Ever. That's another reason why I don't, it's not that I don't forgive people, but if you do wrong to me, I'm never going to believe that you're not going to do it again. I'm just never going to believe it. If you do something wrong to me, because I didn't do nothing to you, so I'm never going to believe that you're not trying to look for another opportunity to do wrong to me. That's just the way my brain works. I'm never gonna not believe that you're not trying to harm me in some way. I'm just never gonna not believe it. Shout out to Level Up with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He says, keep being you, Jack. Yeah, I'm not rubbing people the wrong way. Just people are just believing shit that's not true. There's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, let's get back to the show. I'm gonna explain something to you. I got into a conversation with somebody the other day. This is why I don't go on Clubhouse that much no more, because of people like this. Let me explain something. I got into a conversation with somebody the other day. We was talking about one thing, and then we started talking about rappers, and we started saying, just so we can be clear, we started talking about rappers, and we started saying that they were saying that they are upset because all the music is fucking with our kids. So I said, well, yeah, you're right. the music is bad. But I said, but we have to take more of an onus of how we are raising our kids at home. We need to put more of an onus on the values that we're giving to our children. Like if you're not giving your children any real values, and so now the child decides to pick up the values of the streets or the values of this rapper, like that's your fault. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like if you was actually trying to give your kid values and raise your kid, and then shit went sideways or went left, things happen. You tried your best. I'm saying that there's parents out here that's not trying to do nothing. There's parents out here that just leaving their kids perfectly fine to go raise themselves. I'm saying we need to get rid of that. So while I'm trying to say we need to get rid of that, I had some idiot that was in there. I mean, I hate people that do straw man, low IQ arguments. Like, if every time we try to have a conversation, you come back to me with a straw man argument, we're not building. That's not positive. If every time we try to have a conversation, you come back to me with the lowest common, like the most lowest, smallest, uneducated point, how can we build? Yeah, ma'am, I'm doing my show. I have 110 people in here, so I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm also not yelling. So you're just gonna have to be unhappy. So, especially since I was in here before you came in here also. So, just so we can be clear, I'm saying parents need to put more of an onus on being in their children's life. You know, some dude came in there and said some parents got 2 jobs so they can't raise their children. And he really sat there and talked for about 20 minutes, telling me how, but some parents got more than 1 job so they can't they can't raise their children. When their children grow up and be bad, it's not their fault. No lie. All facts. And then when I said that don't make sense, he said, oh, why can't somebody have a different opinion than you? So you understand what I'm saying? So that means that whenever I say anything and I'm right, the first thing people are going to start talking about is opinion. And they're going to trick people that don't know no better. So no, I'm not rubbing people the wrong way. There's a narrative out there that I'm a person that I'm not. And there's nothing I can do about that. And I can't worry about that. The right people know what kind of person I am, and that's the only thing I could be concerned about. I can't be concerned about the wrong people not knowing what kind of person I am. That answers your question. Whole idiot. It's not that I don't have respect for that person no more, but that person can't tell me nothing. I promise you, that person can't tell me nothing. That person, the person sat there for a half an hour to 45 minutes trying to explain to me that some parents have more than 1 job so they cannot raise their children. Meek does not live in Pennsylvania. He moved to Atlanta. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm going to put you on a timeout for spreading false information. Not only did Meek move to Atlanta, it's not even a secret that Meek moved to Atlanta. It's public knowledge. Just lying. And if you're not lying and you're just wrong, you need to stop commenting. So. Because you don't know. You're just saying stuff you don't know. Got it? Level Up says they trying to follow your blueprint and only mad they not successful like you. They get views just mentioning your name. I don't even want to have that discussion. I'm gonna say this much about Durk. Let's get back to Durk. I don't want to have that discussion. Let's get back to Durk. Check this out. They had some fool go online and say he basically can't wait to catch his body so he can get his OTF chain. This is why I keep saying you rappers need to stay away from you street niggas, and you street niggas need to stay away from you rappers. Durk can possibly get tied into something, whether he was involved in it or not, off of the words of some other nigga snitching on himself. This dude is pre-snitching on himself. He snitched on himself before he even was able to freaking get the murder. He's snitching on shit he ain't even do yet. This dude snitching on shit on his own. He's self-snitching on shit he ain't even do yet. He ain't even killed nobody yet. He's self-snitching and he gonna go kill somebody so he can go get his OTF chain. These are the type of people that Durk is dealing with. There's a good chance if Durk don't have nothing to do with anything, he still might get in trouble. Think about that for a minute. There's a good chance that even if Durk has nothing to do with anything, he might still get in trouble. Before anybody asks me, before anybody starts saying that that's crazy, do y'all remember Casanova situation? Casanova was in Miami. He was taking some kind of pictures. He was throwing up gang signs. Some random other gang member said, "Yo, those are the wrong signs, homie." Casanova got into an argument with him and asked him if he wanted to die tonight. Casanova walks away. Some other nigga shoot the dude. The dude lives. Shoot the dude and another guy. The dude lives. Then the dude that did the shooting went and bragged about how he shot a guy for Casanova. That's how Casanova, and now Casanova has that against him in the RICO case. We don't know what Casanova told dude to shoot the dude. We don't know if Casanova gave any kind of note that dude go shoot the other guy. All we know is that that idiot is busy on bragging about how he shot a dude for Casanova. Black Power Cross says, I heard Durk paid for that hot car that they used. Check this out. The problem with the car, just so we can be clear, is that they couldn't prove where they got the money from to pay for the car, to finance it or whatever the case is. So maybe Durk did pay for it, but we don't know if Durk paid for it with the understanding he was paying for it. We don't even know if Durk paid for the car with the understanding of what the car was going to be used for. These are just arguments that his lawyer is going to use. By association, even if Cass didn't commit the crime. The main problem is this for Casanova. Listen, I'm going to tell you what the main problem for this for Casanova with the Miami situation. It's a federal case, so they don't need they don't need to hear it come from Casanova. It's a federal case. Hearsay is allowed. They don't even need to put the dude on the stand. They could just use the communications that he had with the other guy. They don't even need to talk to homeboy no more. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I keep trying to tell y'all about these RICO cases and these federal cases. They don't need you. They don't need a snitch. Why do y'all keep thinking these federal cases need a snitch? They don't get a snitch, but they don't need one. They don't need one. These dudes is caught dead to rights. And I'm not talking about Durk. I don't see how he's involved in this yet. I think a lot of this Durk involved in this is early. I think it's early. I think that when we dealing with rappers and the shit that's going on inside of their gangs, we got to understand that, yes, they might be associated with the gang, but that does not mean that they was a part of the criminality. Black Power Cross says Durk has been pushing the button and the feds know it. If Durk has been pushing the buttons, I will agree that the feds know it. Dwayne Phillips said they needed one with the mobs, but we fools be talking ourselves. First of all, they wasn't social media back in the 80s either. Remember that. But a lot of these dudes aren't only getting caught on social media. They're literally just getting caught on the telephone. So I'm gonna agree with you on that aspect. A lot of these dudes are snitching on themselves over the telephone. No, I'm not in the fucking shelter, but I am kicking you though. Anybody else want to come in and accuse me of being somewhere that I'm not? Not that there's anything wrong with the shelter, but no, I'm not in the shelter. I wish I was in the shelter, kinda, because then I wouldn't need money. I'd be able to stack my bread, right? Watch, there's gonna be a whole bunch of videos saying Jack Frost is in the shelter just so I can tell you where I'm really at. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at. All that's gonna do is, for the people that really know where I'm at and the people that really know what I'm doing, is just gonna go like this behind the scenes. Well played, Jack. So, do what you wanna do. It's fucking morning and there's nobody here. Have you ever been in the shelter? I've worked in the shelter. You know how loud the morning is in the shelter? Because they're kicking everybody out the building. You know how loud the morning is in the shelter? You know how loud it is in the morning? All the security guards around, the shifts changing, people getting kicked out the building because you can't be in the building after 9 o'clock. It's already after 9 o'clock. You know how loud it is? Fuck. In that song, Who Wants Smoke, Little Durk sounds like he definitely pulling strings behind the scenes. I lived alone between the ages of 8 and 12. If you're the type of person that you're trying to make my life difficult, you have to be evil. You understand? You have to be evil. If you're the type of person that's walking around trying to make my life difficult, I've suffered from the day I was born. If you're the type of person that's trying to walk around and make my life difficult, you gotta be evil. Like, that's not even, a question. So no, I would never befriend somebody that I think is evil. So, yeah, so none of them niggas never gotta worry about dealing with me again. You have to be evil. And if you know anything about me, you understand how powerful I believe in the words to be. And I wouldn't just be saying that to say that. You gotta be. Yeah, no, I'm not in the shelter. I mean, if anybody, you do know that in the shelter, everybody get kicked out. You know how loud the shelter is in the morning? Every shelter. Nobody with integrity would clown a person for being homeless. What kind of shit is that? That's like clowning a person for being hungry. Who would do that? You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying pay attention to these individuals that y'all talking about. Who would do that? You understand what I'm saying? That's like clowning somebody because their mother died. Like, who would make fun of somebody because their mother died? Who would make fun of somebody because their father died? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who would do that? You understand what I'm saying? So pay attention. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to comment on that, though. If y'all going to keep talking about that, I'm going to have to start putting people on timeouts. So let's just move the subject. I don't want to talk about that. Look, check this out. Let's forget about all the songs for a minute. Let's forget about all the songs for a minute. Let's forget about every song that these dudes make that get themselves, where they snitching on themselves. Let's forget about all the songs. What about the niggas that don't even talk to Durk because they don't get the opportunity to talk to Durk because they low on the rung and they trying to get clout so they can get up to, so they can talk to whoever the big rapper is. Those are the niggas going on social media talking crazy. Nah, nobody that struggle for real is ever gonna make fun of anybody that's hungry, homeless, or anything like that. Nobody that's ever actually struggled. That's crazy. Like, you know how insane that is that people try to make fun of me for, like, that's crazy. Like, that's mental health issues. Like, how do you make fun of somebody for that? Like, you understand? Like, if that's a thing. Like, let's say for a second I was 100% homeless, sleeping on the street. Like, how do you make fun of somebody for that? Like, if that was a thing. Like, you know how evil you gotta be to make fun of somebody if they actually are sleeping on the street or you think they are? You know how evil a person gotta be? Like, that's evil. Bruzy is never gonna get canceled. Boozy is never gonna get canceled. If he makes another comment like that, I'm kicking him. I put him on a timeout. If he makes another comment like that, I'm kicking you, homie. We're not doing that. Check this out. Can we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App? Can we show them how it's done? Can we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App? Can we show them how it's done? Also, can we hit that like button so we can send out some notifications? Now, check this out. The dudes that's doing all of this talking that we're seeing, I promise you, a lot of them dudes is gonna be dudes that's not even nowhere near the top tier. They're gonna be the lower rung guys that want clout. I promise you. This is why you can't keep people around you that wanna be important. Have people around you that being important ain't important to them. If you have people around you that wanna be important, they're gonna be doing stupid shit like competing with you. I don't even want to be important, homie. Do you understand that? Do you understand how? Sometimes I don't do lives, man, because I don't even like doing lives. It's not that I don't like doing lives. I don't like being. I'm not. Yeah, a lot of people just got it fucked up on what kind of person I am. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because a lot of people just got me fucked up. Like, I'm literally walking through life and don't nobody know who I am. I keep asking you to stop talking about it. I'm gonna put you on one timeout, Emmanuel, if you keep talking about Rich. I actually stopped talking about it. I think I'm being fair by asking you to stop talking about it while you're trying to keep the conversation going. I'm asking you to not make me have to kick you. You can do what you want to do, though. He's probably about to make me have to kick him. He's about to give me no choice. That's what they do. They give me no choice, and when I kick them, they act like I did something wrong. And I just asked everybody 3 or 4 times to change the subject. He's gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna have to kick him, and then he's gonna probably go on over there and talk about how much they hate me because they wasn't able to come on my show and disrupt my show. That's what I got to deal with every day. Anyway, so you even asked what? What did you ask? Yeah, you said the thing. I said the thing that I said, and then we just left it alone. I'm asking that and not them to stop. Yeah. Boom. That's why. Thank you very much. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to. Obviously, I'm gonna have to kick him in a minute. Now there's nothing I can do about it because he's not. He's gonna come back and say the same thing because that's what they usually do. Maybe he won't. I don't know. I hope he doesn't because I like it. Shout out to the Grinch with the $5 drop. He says, "What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? Who's next?" Let's keep all of the $5 drops, all of the hater drops. Let's get all of the any kind of drops going. How about that? Haters, y'all like throwing me $1 every now and then because y'all think it's funny, right? Why don't y'all haters start throwing some dollars? I'm gonna tell you what it is. People believe that they can do whatever they want to me and I just gotta accept it. And if I don't accept it, they get mad at me. You're right about that. I'm sorry about that, the art of glass. I kind of got a complex because of the way that I grew up. You understand what I'm saying? I kind of got a complex because of the way that I grew up. It is what it is. My family has this thing, not my whole entire family. My father and my brothers, 3 of my brothers, has this thing where my whole entire life, they made a bet. They made a deal where they always have to disagree with me. So let's say somebody hits a home run, and I say that the guy, that was a good hit. That means that they can't say that the home run wasn't hit. But what they're gonna say is, nah, that wasn't a good hit, it was a bad pitch. Because I have to be wrong somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So I grew up with that. You understand what I'm saying? I grew up with the no matter what I say, if my father's around or if any of my, well, 2 of my brothers specifically is around, all they're gonna do is no matter what I say, they're just gonna tell me I'm wrong, no matter how right I am. So I kind of got a complex. That's a fact. That's a 100% bona fide fact. I don't know how many of y'all had to grow up with that, but I had to grow up with that. So when I don't pay attention to nobody else, when I just stay on what I'm on, that's because that's a survival thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's just all survival instinct. I can't go on what other people go on because I grew up around people who were not trustworthy, who were not honest, who every time I had a conversation with them, they literally lied to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I kind of got a complex. It is what it is. I just want y'all to understand that. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That one dude that know my family know that I go through that. So he basically convinces people to come in here every show and give me that type of energy to fuck my show up. So I gotta deal with that every day. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta basically relive my trauma of my youth every day on live. So part of me, if sometimes it get to me, you understand what I'm saying? I gotta literally relive my trauma every single day I come on live. I've been on live 2 years. I don't know how many of y'all can relive y'all trauma every single day and still be as have it together as much as I do. Those people are evil. Shout out to Rich. Oh, Rich said he was talking about the other Emmanuel with the 333 drop. Not a problem, Rich. Let's just dead the whole subject. I had to put you on the timeout. I just don't want that subject addressed at the moment, if you don't mind. We're not doing that. We're not going to talk about a subject matter that also revolves around me that I'm asking everybody not to talk about, but you're going to kind of talk about it while talking to something. We're not doing that, all right? We're not doing that. We're not doing it. I don't consider that very honest either. But that's what I believe is going to screw Durk up. All of them dudes that don't got changed yet, all of them dudes that's not all the way with, not all the way with the program yet, those dudes is probably talking crazy. Those dudes know shit that's going on and they're probably talking absolutely crazy. You understand what I'm saying? They're probably out there talking bananas. That's what happens though when you smarter than your family. Like when you smarter than the niggas that's older than you, they don't have no choice but to gang up on you. When you smarter, they gotta gang up on you. So I basically lived my whole entire life with my 2 brothers, my oldest brother and my other brother, Todd, and my father ganging up on me on every single topic, on every single thing, never being on my side, always ganging up on me, always like, you don't understand how abusive that is. Like that's next level abusive. You understand what I'm saying? And I went through that. So, and I'm still the person I am today. And I was abandoned. So I don't think the people that are coming at me, y'all got help. Y'all got people that love y'all. Y'all got people that care about y'all. Y'all were raised. You had people that was with you. Me and you are not the same. To me, you a pampered. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. To me, if you had food stamps growing up, you a pampered. Alright, you a pampered. You a pampered. If you had parents around that cared about you, that hugged you every now and then, you a pampered. If you had people that cared whether you ate or not, you a pampered. As far as my life is, if you had people that cared whether you got hurt, if you had anybody that cared about you, you were pampered. You were pampered. I didn't have none of that. These are facts. And what's going to end up happening one day with all these people saying I'm lying, what's going to end up happening is I got family willing to come on and confirm this shit. I'm not trying to get sympathy for nobody. Don't come in here and start talking about a thing, and then when I address it, say I'm trying to get sympathy. You feel me? Don't do that. Just kick that person all the way out. So I just want to be clear on that. No, I don't want Rich hitting. I just wanted him timed out, and I timed him out. What the fuck happened? Unhide Rich. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Just to keep it a stack with you. What up, Timberland TV? If you had somebody that cared whether you lived or died, then you was pampered. I didn't have none of that. None of those things I just mentioned, I didn't have any of that. I don't know why he put you on the timeout that time. Oh, he said, no, I don't want Rich kicked. I just wanted him, we got to change the subject. I got to change the subject. So if you had any of that, I didn't have none of that. That's why I keep trying to tell you, these people are evil. I ain't have none of that. Shit, in the summer, I might go a whole week and not see another human being. Because I wouldn't leave the house. Because my father told me everybody was watching me, and if I leave the house, they're going to get me. So I wouldn't even leave the house sometimes. Wouldn't even leave the house. I'm 8 years old. I'm scared to leave the house. Ain't no food in the house. No food, no heat, no electricity, nothing. Nah, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying, Deontay Watts. I'm saying I consider those people to be pampered. I consider that pampering. If you had a mother that could have gave you a hug, I don't think I ever got a hug from a person as a child. I'm just keeping it the whole stack. I don't think I ever got a hug. On some real shit. Maybe like 2 or 3 hugs my whole entire childhood. I'm on some real shit. Hand to God. I maybe got like 2 or 3 hugs my whole entire childhood. I didn't get hugs. I didn't get kisses. I got no affection. 0 affection. Anyway, let's get to the actual content because that's bullshit and don't nobody care about that. Just motherfuckers be out here trying to ruin a nigga's life that don't got shit. Niggas be out here trying to ruin a nigga's life that don't got nothing. Like, a nigga already been living his whole life in hell, and then there's people out there trying to ruin the hell. Like, damn it, I can't even live in hell? I can't even live in hell? Like, I can't even live in hell. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's get back to the show. I'm literally doing a live stream in here, so dude is just being a dick, because he's an asshole. We got 128 people here. Can we hit that like? Now I got to talk louder so we don't hear his actual show. So I don't got no, now I have to be more irritating than everybody else because he want to be a douchebag. Shout out to that guy. I think he's some tough dude. I don't know what the fuck he is. Rich says, I'm a chill. I think everyone off the rocker these days, even my fam in real life. People is weirdos, yo. You gotta understand. People are always, like, you could be somewhere minding your business, doing your own thing. And what people are gonna do is they're just gonna assume they need to stop you from doing whatever the thing is that you're doing. So people, there's Karens all over. There's a lot of people that feel like they need to tell other people what they gotta do. There's a lot of people out there that feel like they need to get incorporated in other people's lives in a negative way. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. He says salute to the chat. That's a fact. Like, I'm gonna put you up on game real quick. So you have the OTF members, you have the members over there on O Block or wherever the fuck they at that want to get OTF chains. These dudes literally went online and said that the way that you get an OTF chain, listen, the way that you get an OTF chain is by catching a body. Why would you do that? Why would you go online and say that the way you get a chain is by catching a body? You want to know why? Because these are one of those people that's not happy in their own skin. When you're not happy in your own skin, you want to control what other people are doing. You understand what I'm saying? When you happy in your own skin, you don't care what anybody else is doing. Because you're doing you. So what happens is you got these individuals that they want to be out of their situation so fast and get to another situation that they're not even thinking about how they're getting out of their situation. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to go catch a body to get a chain? And you're going to put this on live. And you're going to upload this on the internet. That you are willing to go catch a body to get a chain. Okay, so who's giving you the chain? Oh, so that's the person you got to catch the body for. You understand the logic? This shit is bananas. If Little Durk is gonna get in this in any way without somebody overtly saying his name, that's how. If Little Durk is gonna get in this in any way without somebody just coming flat out and saying Little Durk's name, this is how they're gonna get him in it. Mark my words. This is how it's gonna happen. Matter of issue. Now he's just trying to get my fucking video demonetized. Niggas is just bitch ass niggas. People are just bitch ass niggas. Like on some real shit, yo. People just always doing weirdo shit. Like, no, don't even got a reason. Lead up, Manuel. Like, shit is crazy. Like, why all the people that bitch ass niggas always want to come around me? Like, what the fuck? Backwood Gritty says, Ron bought those chains. They O-Block chains, not OTF chains. So wouldn't that be a reach if they tried Durk for that? Okay, once again, you just came in. You have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm not even going to comment on what you said. Because I'm not talking about anything that you just said. And it just sounds to me like you're trying to put words in my mouth. So I'm just going to say okay to your whole entire statement. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Anybody know what he's talking about? Because ain't nobody talking about those chains. Ain't nobody talking about King Vaughn. Does he know what he's talking about? Anybody know what this guy... Not everybody knows what he's talking about. Do anybody knows why he just said that? Do anybody knows what that has to do with this conversation we're having? Because I just want somebody to put me on the game. I want to know what that has to do. The drug. That has nothing to do with the conversation we're having. Zero to do. But by me saying that, it's gonna probably now make him hate me. That's how people are hating me. They're coming in, they saying shit that don't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And how am I gonna respond to that? That don't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. How am I gonna respond to that? I'm not talking about those chains. I'm also not trying to tie those chains into what I'm talking about right now, because then that would be me basically saying that Little Durk and King Vaughn is 100% paying people for killing people with chains. I'm not saying that. What I'm talking about is some people talking about they wanted to catch a body so they can get a chain. I don't want to talk about both of these things in conjunction with one another, because I don't want anybody to believe that I'm saying that to think that I'm saying Little Durk is paying people with chains. What I am saying is that there is a belief by some people in that community that the way that you get an OTF chain is if you catch a body. Now, I don't know why they believe that. What I'm saying is, by them saying that, they're putting Little Durk in the room with the bodies. How do y'all feel about that? This is why YouTube content creators be out here saying shit that they shouldn't be saying. Because y'all come up in the chat and y'all make a comment, and these dudes don't. I bite on some of them also, don't get it confused. But people be biting on shit that they shouldn't bite on. That's not something to bite on. You want me to go out there and basically say that Little Durk, well, whether, in order for me to be able to actually engage in that conversation right now, I would basically be saying that Little Durk is paying people to catch bodies and he's paying them with chains. We have zero evidence of that. You said no hate, I believe you. But as you see, there's always people that come in here with and they'll be cool with me for like a week, and then they'll just go right off of the rails and start talking crazy. So please understand that when I come at y'all sometimes with this energy, it's because I don't know. Like, give me leeway to not know. I don't know everything. I don't know you personally. I don't know how y'all guys look personally unless I physically met you. What up, JD's and Jigs? Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm from New York. That's how we talk. Thank you, Blackwood. Appreciate you.
Yo le traje la chaqueta que usted me devolvió porque esto está haciendo mucho frío. Si no la quiere llevar, me la deja. Porque mi casa hace muchísimo frío, mamá. Yo sé, mire, yo le quiero vuelta chaqueta también. Es que se le moja la ropa.
Alright, here we go. So, look, this is what I'm saying in regards to Little Durk situation. I don't want to put Little Durk in that same conversation with King Vaughn, because let me say something real quick. What y'all do know that people like Durk, right? People like Durk. So You're not going to be able to. I just don't think they're going to be able to put all of that on King Born. I just don't think they're going to be able to. I don't think they're going to be able to say King Born did that on his own. I'm not saying that they're going to put Durk in this. I'm just saying I don't think they're going to be able to say King Born did it on his own. I don't know how they're going to be able to win that argument. I don't know how they're going to be able to get that to go over in court. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how they're going to... I did not mean to remove that. I don't know how they're going to get that to go over in court. Just so we can be clear. I have no idea. And that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all know, I'm going to say something real quick. I think this is the problem when people be trying to have these debates with me where I be just so incredulous. I just can't even believe the shit. Because I'm literally giving y'all defenses or positions that will be used in court. And people are coming back to me with positions and defenses that a 3-year-old would say. I have somebody that I know. And I'm going to tell you the moment I stopped believing anything that they said. We had a conversation and I accused them of something and they said, how do I know they did it? Did you see me? They told me that. I decided I'm just never going to believe anything they say again. Because if you're telling me, did I see you? That's one, that's what a guilty person says. 2, that's what a liar says. 3, that's what a thief says. If somebody's position is, how do you know I did it? Did you see me do it? I'm 100% going to believe you did it. Or you know who did it. How I deal with that after that is whatever. But if you come to me and tell me I did something that I didn't do, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Why do you think I did that? I'm not even, the first thing that comes into my mind isn't whether you see who did it or not. The first thing that's going to come into my mind is this, are you on drugs? Why would I do that? Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. He says, he drops the Cash App. He says, hit the Cash App for donations. BBN family, salute my brother. Salute the Foot in the Ass Entertainment. We got Foot in the Ass Entertainment in the house. Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Like, I'm gonna be so confounded that you thought I did this thing. I might be wondering why you thought I did it before I even think about trying to prove to you that I didn't do it. Like, why would you think I did something like that? Because now you're telling me about what you think about me. Wait, you think I stole something? So you think I'm a thief? Huh? So you think I'm a liar? Huh? I forgot. The conversation is up in the air. I forgot how we got there. Or honestly, I forgot how we got there. The conversation is up in the air. Okay. Now the conversation up in the air. I think that after the government finishes putting people in jail, or they get to a point where they feel they put a lot of scammers in jail, I think they're gonna start going after the people who's doing all of this shit on the internet that's illegal. I'm keeping it a stack with you. They gotta get the prisons full, y'all. Remember, there's prisons right now that have been built that don't even have people in it. They gotta get these prisons full. If they don't have the ability to say that we smell marijuana on you, they're gonna have to go different routes. I hope they start going and getting these trolling people. Not just the regular trolls. I'm talking about the people that's making incendiary content, the people that's blatantly lying, the people that's doing shit like that. Yeah. That's a fact. I want them to get on top of that shit. You know how many people will go to jail right now that be over here? There'd be at least 10, 15 people easy that'll go to prison. Watch, they're gonna start putting people in jail for the shit that they have never been putting people in jail for. I'm just waiting. Watch. They're gonna start putting people in jail for shit they ain't never even arrested niggas for. Watch. You're gonna start getting 3 years for the stupidest shit that you ain't even know was illegal. Watch. You're gonna find out, no, there was a law, it was an FCC law about this like 10 years ago. They just never used it. You know how many laws is out there right now that they don't use? That they could legitimately lock people up and send people to jail for years out of their life? There's a lot of laws out there that they don't use. That you don't even know exist. That's why I keep saying stop giving our rights away. Because the only reason why some of these laws aren't applicable is because of rights that we might already have. So they're not able to use the law to the fullest extent. But if we have some of our rights repealed, then they'll be able to use these laws. Do you know the reason why other countries say America's great? It's not because we're the richest country. It's because over here, we have a lot of laws that protect our citizens. We're literally giving our laws away. We're giving all of these laws and these mandates to protect us. We're giving these things away. Why are we giving them away? Because we want drug dealers caught, because we want murderers caught, because we want to get restrictions to get mandated for a thing. There's all good reasons, but don't give our rights away. They're not going to give us a bad reason to give our rights away. They're going to come with a great reason, a reason that you're just like, you know what, there might be no better reason than this one. Those are the reasons they're going to pull up with. They're not going to pull up with BS reasons. They taking all our rights, y'all. Our rights is out the damn, going out the window. I don't know what to tell you. I keep trying to tell people about this. Nobody's paying me no attention. Well, I'm not going to say nobody. That's not fair. Can we hit that like button? Can we get up to 100 likes before we go out? I tell you what, if we get up to 100 likes before we go out, it seems like a pretty decent place to shoot. I'll shoot another video here if we can get, after I charge the phone up, and we could get out with 100 likes. After I charge the phone up, we go back live. So we got about 10-15 minutes. So we get up to 100 likes. After I charge the phone up, damn my knee. After I charge the phone up, we go back live. My knee's really bad. I think I ACL or MCL, to be honest with you. It happens every time a Democrat in office. We lose way too many rights. Once again, you're 100% correct for the ass entertainment. Once again, when Democrats get in office, they are 100% coming for our rights. When Republicans get into office, this is the best way to look at it. Republicans want less government, less laws, less restrictions. The Democrats, they want more government. They want to be involved in our life more. They make it look like they're trying to help us, but that's not always the case. I want you to stop putting methadone clinics in the hood. You know where I want you to put methadone clinics at? We have actual fucking hospitals, you rat bastards. We have actual fucking hospitals. If they got a methadone problem, you make them have to make it to the fucking hospital. How about that? We have actual hospitals. The people at the hospitals know how to deal with people that got drug problems. Yeah. Let's give the money to the hospitals and let the hospitals handle the people that got drug problems. How about that? But you know what? We're not going to downsize. Let's just move the people that are working in the clinics to the hospital. There's no reason to fire nobody or downsize. This makes sense. But you want to know what the Democrats rather do? The Democrats rather say, if I open up a clinic over there, there's nobody watching that money. I can now go siphon that money out and use it for my own purposes. So shout out to the Democrats. And not all Democrats, might I say, but you know, there's Republicans that do similar shit. There's 100% Republicans that do similar shit. Republicans got the poorest counties. Remember that. The Republicans got the poorest counties in America are Republican counties. The poorest states in America are Republican states. Salute Black Power Cross. I mean, we just having a conversation. Yeah, I know at the end of the lives, I like just having a conversation with whatever y'all want to talk about. But yeah, so no, it is what it is. Like, shout out to, it's not all Democrats, obviously, and it's not all Republicans, obviously. I'm just saying it's a large number. Let's stop having them open up clinics in the hood. We don't want no more clinics opened up in the hood. We want 0 clinics opened up in the hood. We don't want you moving. Matter of fact, keep the clinics you already have in the hood, leave them, right? But if we're making any new clinics, we want them in the hospital. How do we have clinics that aren't in the hospital? I mean, how are we having, obviously I'm not talking about a Reddit clinic, I'm talking about a methadone clinic. How do we have drug treatment programs that you don't have to primarily go to a hospital for? Just saying. We're trying to make everyone take the jab. Look, man, do what you feel is good for you. That's all I can say. That's not necessarily something I want to be involved in. But do what you feel is good for you. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I promise you, if we get up to 100 likes, we going live again. If we get up to 100 likes, we are going live again. We only got a couple more minutes on the live, so we need 20 likes hit immediately. Ah, fuck, you retracted the message. I couldn't see it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the thing. That's disgusting. How do you go in a store and take a jab with no checkup? Seems reckless to me. These dudes are just getting the. First of all, as far as I know, you're supposed to, before you get any of these damn things, you're supposed to get a whole checkup. That's a fucking fact, putting the ass entertainment. These individuals is going and getting these jabs and everything else, and they not getting no checkups or nothing. You just pulling up to a place and they going, there you go, get out of here. What in the hell? There's no checkup. You don't know none of my medical history. You don't know if I got an allergy to anything that's in whatever the hell you just put in me. You know nothing, Jon Snow. What in the hell? That's a fact though. People are going and getting the jab. They don't have no understanding of if what's in it, if they allergic, if they don't know nothing. One jab fits all. It has you know what the jab has? You know what the jab has in it? The jab has the jab has one of the straps like the back of the hat and shit, you know, when you could one side fit whole hat. The jab got one of them shits and shit. They got a snapback. It's the snapback jab. It's the snapback jab. It's the snapback jab. You want to know what's, man, I don't even want to, I'm just going to ignore it. 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 But it's crazy how people can harass a person, and the person that they're harassing is the person with the mental health issue, not the person doing the harassing. I promise you. There is no person that's harassing a person that does not have a mental health issue. You literally have to have a mental health issue in order to even be harassing people. Like, what the fuck? I have not seen the Wallow Giddy interview with Kevin Gates. I think I'm gonna watch it today. I'm gonna start watching a lot of these interviews and this stuff. I'm gonna get back to some of the content that we used to do before. I just don't have the time to do a lot of the content because I'm in public a lot and I don't like people to see how I work. I just don't want people to see how I work. Like, I was staying with a relative and I just wasn't working because I didn't want them to see how I worked. I was doing a little bit of work and then it looked like they was like coming around trying to see what I was doing, and I don't want nobody to see how I work. I'm not, it's bad enough people are copying off of me on the internet. I don't want people to know actually what I'm doing so they can copy off of that. A chick here at my job said her whole family took the jab except for her son. Not everyone in the house has it but her son. Yeah, because it gives it to you, allegedly. So I just want to throw that out there. Like, I can't be the one with the mental health issue. I'm over here minding my business getting harassed. I think I'm doing a lot better with the way that I'm getting harassed than a lot of people would. Do I think about suicide sometimes? Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie to you. Prince to Amir says, what kind of person would joke and harass someone they believe have bad mental health? Why would you bring negative energy into your life though? The point in which I'm trying to make is that these people are evil. I keep telling you, these people are evil. These people are evil. They believe somebody has a mental health issue, so they harass them every single day of their life. How's that not evil? We all have mental issues. Just hydrate, put the right foods in your stomach, and smoke everything and smile every day. People don't smile enough. That's a fact. Anyway, I don't want to have that conversation. Anyway, we're about to get off live anyway because my battery is dying, and I'm going to give some of the individuals in here some time for them to not be hearing me talking. But we are going to go live again shortly, where I'm going to most likely get harassed and being accused of things that I'm not in. Matter of fact, we're not even going live because I actually got to get to the 100 likes. And we only at 88. I'll give it a couple of more minutes. You're right about that foot in the ass. I'm just dealing with a lot over here, and I feel like I'm by myself. Whether I'm by myself or not, I feel like I'm by myself. I feel like don't nobody care. I feel like I'm just out here alone in the world. And I feel like the world is collapsing on me sometimes. And I feel like I'm just by myself. And I don't feel like anybody can understand that. Because people say, yo, but you got me. Yeah, but nah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm by myself out here. If I slip, if I fall, it's on me. By myself. I don't got people I could turn to like that. You feel me? I don't got people I could turn to. I don't got people like that. All I got is people that follow me around trying to get as many people to hate me as possible. That's all I got. Like, that's how I feel. Like, even though that might not be correct. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm really a good person. Like, for real, for real. I'm really a good person. For real, for real, for real, for real. Like, comment, I'm gonna let y'all know. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. #GoalsBonus, let's get it. Just so we can be clear, that's like clowning a woman for getting raped. That's a fact. And that's what I gotta go through every day. Every day I have people coming here saying things so I can relive the trauma of being abandoned at 8 years old. Every day I got people coming in here that want me to relive the trauma that my father don't love me. I got people every day coming in here wanting me to relive the trauma that I got brothers that don't care about me. So that's what I gotta deal with every day, and I still gotta do my show. Where I got people coming in here trying their best to make me relive some of the worst things that ever happened to me in my life. Some of the things that when other people go through these things, they already committed suicide. They already killed themselves. So I got people coming in here trying to make me relive just some of the most worst, terrible, tragic things in my life every day for the last how many years? So part of me, if I don't always handle it well. Part of me, if it bothers me that people say that I got a mental health, well, these idiots say that I got a mental health issue because I got to deal with drama. And I'm not even really doing anything. It's just my reaction to me remembering the trauma. I used to go 2-3 days without eating. I used to go a week without eating. I used to go a week without even seeing or having another person to even be able to speak to. I used to be trapped in my house in a dead-end block. Like, I mean, it's all good. Like, people just gonna hate you. People gonna want you dead, but sometimes I just get off the live because this shit is draining. Like, I don't have nobody I could call right now. I can't even call my brother. I used to have my brother. I can't even call my brother. I can't even call my brother now because somebody else wanted to make it so that me and my brother can't have a relationship. So I don't have nobody. The only people I really have, I don't have, other than you guys here at the BBN Network, I have 0 people in the world. Like, realistically, other than you guys, my daughter and Kendra, I have 0. I don't even, everybody else I come in contact with want bad for me. I don't know. So I try not to meet people. I try not to talk to people. I try to stay to myself. I don't want no problems. I don't care. Call me pussy. I don't want no problems. I try to stay to myself. The situation happened with that dude only because I believed him to be following me. That's it. If I didn't think he was following me, that situation don't happen. I just walk away and go about my business. With that being said, everybody just go have a good day. I don't know what to tell you. Go try to be productive. Go try to be a benefit rather than a hindrance. And remember, every time we go out there and we put positive energy out into the world, we're putting positive energy out in the world that's going to come back to us. You understand what I'm saying? I can't talk to my brother because of a reason. I wish I could. I love my brother. I love spending time with him. I love hanging out with him. He's the only guy I really got. But now I don't have nobody because I can't spend time with him and I can't talk to him or nothing. Because of somebody else. Just being evil for no reason. No real reason. Just trying to make my life more difficult for no reason. No real reason. Most of the time people do evil to me, it be for no real reason. Like, they don't really got a reason because I don't do nothing to nobody and I stay to myself. So if you doing something to me, you don't really got a reason. I don't go around nobody. I stay to myself and I mind my business. There's a reason for that. Because if I had a wife and the kids, y'all niggas, I don't go hang out. Like when I'm dating somebody and they got a family and we got a family, I'm straight family. That's it. That's it. I'm just doing all the family stuff. Everything that I'm planning is gonna be a family activity. Everything that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna try to have family involved. Like that's how I am. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy y'all day. Yeah, it says, let me get a couple things straight, my G. We're gonna have to get you out here. Oh man. I'm just trying to hang on. I don't know what to do. That being said, I'm just gonna let y'all go though. We're gonna try to get back on later. It depends on how because I know right now, early in the morning, I'm probably disturbing people. They're in here, they're working also. They got their laptops out and they're working, probably disturbing people. So we're gonna cut the live right now. We're gonna cut the live right now. You know what's crazy? How is people gonna stalk you and harass you and tell you playing victim? Nigga, how could I be playing victim if you're stalking me and harassing me? You've been stalking me for 3 years. How am I playing victim? Like, comment, subscribe. I just want to point something out. Nobody called a black man lazy until they decided to stop working for free. I'm going to say that again, even a little bit more plain. Black people were not known to be lazy until they stopped being slaves. As soon as they stopped being slaves, as soon as they stopped working for free, people call black people lazy. And what did this dude say about me? Playing victim. These niggas literally come in here and harass me every single day of my life. Every single day of my life, I get text after 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 text of harassment. And then after they finish harassing me, they go on their channel and tell people I'm playing victim. And then people like, why do I hate life? Like, comment, subscribe, man. Join the notification game. Hashtag Rose Bones. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.